Okay, so, hi, I'm Miss Lockie. I'm interviewing you today. And firstly, can you state your full name?
Yeah, my name is Rushil Dadani, R-U-S-H-I-L-D-A-D-L-A.
Thank you. Okay, so let's start off with just finding out what would interest you about this position in particular, and tell us why you're applying.
Well, I'm applying this job because I need some work experience for school for university to show that I have been doing something over my holidays and stuff during school, and yeah, that's the main reason why. And also, it's an interesting position for me to try out being a job. Sorry, an assistant.
Okay. And what in particular do you find interesting about this role?
It's something I've never tried before, so I'm anxious to see what this job has to offer, what experience it can give.
Okay. What about the company itself? Is there something that you've been interested in why you've applied to our company in particular?
I've heard this company has been is quite reputable in its field, and that's one of the main reasons why I chose this company.
So, tell us about what kind of qualifications do you have that would help you in this role?
At the moment, I have my GCSE qualifications in, well, the core subjects English, Math, Science, and also Business Studies, History, and Drama. So those are my main qualifications, and ICT.
Okay. And why would any of those qualifications help you?
Well, for my English qualification, it already shows that I'm capable of writing letters and reports and certain documents that would be helpful for this particular job.
And it says here you're currently studying a BTEC. Yeah. Would that qualification help you in this role?
In some cases, yes, because it is in business studies, and with business studies, you learn about how to run a business, what roles are needed in a business, and every role is important in a business. So this would help me further apply my experience to maybe my coursework.
Okay. What kind of skills could you bring to this position?
I am quite good with the computer and certain software, so I am good at using Photoshop and creating posters and stuff. So those are my main skill sets.
So your main skill sets, computer-based skill set. Are there any other skills that you would want to bring to this position?
Well, that would help my position. There isn't really much. My main skill is that just using the computer and being efficient.
And being efficient with?
Like all the software that I understand.
Okay. So what would you say are your main strengths?
Using the software in general, like how to create posters, how to create spreadsheets, and certain write letters maybe to clients, generally that's those sort of skills.
Okay, good. So in terms of your challenges then, what would you say are your challenges?
To make sure that I work 100% consistently throughout my experience in this course, in this job. That would be my.
Okay, so expand on that for me. So it's your own. This is a question about your own personal challenge. What are your own personal challenges? Do you maybe have certain weaknesses?
Sometimes I do lack in certain mathematics skills, so I could improve on that by making spreadsheets, like maybe balance sheets, cash flow forecasts, and different things that could help improve my math skills and make me more competent in making spreadsheets and cash flow.
If what 2 words would your teachers use to describe you, and 2 positive words really?
Friendly and I guess relax.
Okay. And tell me, so really tell me, kind of, why should I employ you in this role over anyone else?
Well, I am good in the workforce because I do think on my feet quite well with certain issues that may be brought up, and also I do have a lot of computer skills, which is mainly why this particular job position would be sufficient.
Good. And I see that you've done some work experience with ING Bank.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you learnt from that work experience that you could bring to this particular job role?
Well, at ING Bank, they made me do a lot of reports on different stock markets and different shares in particular, and they made me look over customer portfolios and help recommend what they might want to buy in the future in terms of shares or invest in. And by me making those reports, I did learn. By me learning how to make those reports, I think it would be helpful if I brought that knowledge of making those reports into the company.
Good, good. And you have a lot of extracurricular interests as well.
Yep.
Are any of those, just tell us a bit about kind of why you maybe have got into one of those interests.
Well, ever since I was young, I've always loved playing football. And my dad used to play football, so he used to push me towards playing it as well. And and then I started playing tennis. Also when I was young, my dad also used to play tennis.
Okay.
So I used to play with him as well. And rugby, because a lot of my friends kind of pushed me towards it this year, so I've tried it. It's quite fun.
And just one last question is, tell us a bit about a time where you had to overcome a personal challenge, and how did you overcome that personal challenge?
I haven't really thought about it, but I guess during my GCSE exams, I was pushed towards, I started my math course on a foundation level, and my teacher sort of pushed me towards doing the higher. That was a big change for me. So I just had to put in the time and effort to start learning the extra stuff and come out with a decent grade from it. And I did manage to push towards that and come out with a C.
Good. Well, okay, good, very good. Thank you, Rochelle. Have you got any questions for us that you would like to ask about the position?
What are the working hours?
We have very normal working hours, 9 till 5. You you won't be expected to stay overtime, but some of the employees do stay overtime because we're very hardworking. But you will be expected to be in the office by 9 AM and you are able to leave by 5 PM. Any other questions?
No, not right.
Okay, great. Thank you, Rochelle. Very nice to meet you. Thank you very much.